our minds driving down the highway to go to the PRI show in Indianapolis for this weekend. And while getting some pavement time, watching the lines go by, we started a conversation. I said, you know what? I want to get other people involved in this conversation. So I've asked him, Anthony, what, in his opinion, is the perfect car. And
because my question is, first of all, is there is no single Swiss Army knife vehicle out there, obviously. But can I create something, or is this something I have to go to a car lot and just buy that's already existing, or what? And you said that I could create something, right?
Well, at first I said no, it's got to just be stock. But then I said,
okay, I want like 7 cars.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, if you could create a Frankenstein that was a Swiss Army knife that would encompass everything that you need or want or do in a vehicle.
So what I would do is I would take a 03 to 06 Escalade. I'd rip the body clear off of it, chuck that shit in the trash, sell it for parts or whatever, make my money back off of the body. Then I would put a 4L80 in it for a transmission. It already has a 6-liter in it, so we've already got a good motor in it. Then we'd have a good tranny. We'd probably need a transfer case that matches the 4L80, and then we now have a chassis that's pretty reliable.
Okay.
And then I would probably, my go-to would probably be like a C10 body, like 67 to 72, because that's my favorite body style pickup, really. That's like everybody's favorite body style for the most part. So 67 to 72 Chevy pickup, but to make it maybe even a little bit more of a Swiss Army knife, I probably would go Blazer body over onto that newer chassis, and then we got a Camet turbo at the whole 9 yards. Then we've got something that you could actually hit some trails with if you wanted to, be it not very,
Are we talking about a standard cab, extended cab? Oh, no, you moved it into a Blazer.
Blazer.
Four-door or 2-door?
K5. There's no 4-door.
So it's a 2-door?
K5 2-door Blazer. Full removable top.
Okay.
So
this is his idea, not mine.
So now we've got something that you could actually haul people in.
Okay.
You could take the top off of it, and you could use it as a truck.
Okay.
You can pull a trailer with it if you needed to.
Because of the training.
Because you've got a good enough training now to actually do it. You got enough motor. You can drive it right down the road, 80 miles an hour like we're doing right now. No problems. Wouldn't be a big deal.
What kind of wheels and tires would you put on there?
Are you going to limit me to wheels and tires now, or only one set? We're going to have multiple sets here. You're going to have your dailies, you're going to have your off-roads, and you're going to have your drag ones.
Oh, a drag one. Oh, so this K5 is dragging now, too.
Hence the turbo and the cam.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. So, we got a K5 that could probably legit run at least 11s, maybe 10s if, pushed to the extreme a little bit. Daily. Also could put some, all-terrain tires on it or whatever, some little mini SX swampers, and go hit some trails and haul people, haul things, and
look nice
and
too.
Still switch everything all out to some slicks and drag race it or whatever you want to do. You can do it all. It's not going to do all of those things to the best of its abilities of like anything out there, but it would be like for a Swiss Army knife,
I feel like it would hold its own.
Right, yeah. Swiss Army knife doesn't have the best pair of scissors, it doesn't have the best knife, it doesn't have the best toothpick or whatever, but it has all of those things wrapped up in one package. And that's what that would be. I've thought about this for like 100 years.
Okay, so now you've heard it from him. Tell me in the comments below what your Swiss Army knife perfect vehicle is.
Now, before we go, what's yours?
Now, I haven't thought about this.
You're gonna put me on the spot. Let's do yours.
I haven't thought about this, any of that kind of stuff. would want something that gets good fuel economy, has room for everything. But I do like, the option of being able to haul stuff. Trucks have benefits, so it is really hard just to have one. I don't know how people do it with one vehicle. Because always just have more.
It's got to be a truck if you only have one vehicle.
It's got to be a truck if you only have
or
one
at least an
vehicle,
SUV.
Or a station wagon. I had a station wagon that I used as a truck until I bent the rear axle, and then was told that it was toast. So don't do that, folks.
So legit, if I'm being honest and practical. Now, my first scenario wasn't very practical.
No, none of that's practical. It's fun and it looks cool, but it's not practical.
So practical is a freaking minivan. There you go. That's practical.
Yeah, minivan.
A 4-wheel drive Astra minivan. That's practical. They actually made those.
I know. The sad thing about the minivan curse is that actually they are a really good vehicle. They are a catch-all, in one vehicle, good gas mileage, haul the kids, haul the other stuff. Like I said, 4-wheel drive, all kinds of good stuff. But somebody made the thing about soccer moms, and they were toast. It just, it's the sporty look about them that just didn't.
I kind of want an Astro minivan 4-wheel drive now with some like 33-inch swampers on it.
Could we do the fancy exhaust out the back, like that Mecum full-size conversion van that we saw that had the little zoomies
out the sides?
I love that.
I mean, that's not very good off-road, but okay.
I love the little zoomies off the side.
I actually do dig that look. I thought that was actually pretty cool on that. We'll have to put a picture of that in the video.
Yeah, I'll have to put a picture, yeah.
But I do actually like that look, but I'm thinking more like 2-wheel drive, hot roddy van, not off-road, and 6-cylinder. So if we're doing a full-size van with a V8, slammed to the ground, some zoomies out the side by the back, yeah, that'd be cool. Whatever.
Anyway, so yes, join this conversation with us. If you had to build your perfect Frankensteinian vehicle that would be just the one vehicle, you could only have one vehicle.
Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife.
Practical daily, off-road, drag.
Anything that you like to buy, like I said, but whatever is considered your Swiss Army knife. Put it in the comments below. Let's have a debate. Let's argue it out.
All right. Well, we wasted a little bit of time driving down the road, and hopefully we entertained you guys a little bit,
or bored you out of your mind, or whatever.
So I guess check back in with us in a few days, and we'll maybe have you some coverage from the PRI show, I guess.
Yeah,
that's where we're heading right now.
That's where we're headed is PRI, and hopefully we'll have some more entertaining content than our ramblings of car stories. But thanks for watching, and please join the conversation below. We'll see ya.
Later. Well, we made it to Indy and didn't have any problems or nothing too exciting happening along the highway. So
and boring.
Yeah, just went to the hotel last night, and now the next day we've got a day to waste here in Indianapolis. So we are coming here to, what is it called?
The Indianapolis Speedway Museum.
Yeah, there you go. And it's in the middle of the Brickyard. I didn't have any idea about that. Like, we drove under the
Indianapolis 500 racetrack.
We drove under the racetrack to get in here. So that's kind of neat. Let's go ahead and check it out. handle's not attached either, I guess.
No,
You got a lot of room in there.
I do. It's no problem whatsoever.
Wheel does vibrate on you, so just be ready for that. Good to go though. It'll count you down once you're pushing the control. That was great stuff right there, man. Yeah, when you first left the way before you got that.
I hit the wall and I hit the wall again and then he goes, hit the wall and they start to This is the same guy that cuts them.
Try to stay off the grass.
In the car.
Can I be a backseat driver?
Might as well. You always do.
It really is. You can take this one more. This one's already.
Okay, no slingshotting. Hot rodding.
On the wall.
This is the
It's been proven.
right? So we're going to go slow in case it gets stuck. And that got automatic right now, so we're going to shifting the buttons. Put your pedals on if you like. That 4 laps, measuring counts. Wheel does vibrate. So just get rid of that. On either. Okay, you're good to go. Punch it down. First person here is either.
But you can come to the Indy 500 for $50. Be out in the infield on the viewing mounds. General admission, bring a folding chair, cooler, blanket. Kids 15 and under with an adult on for free. And then different prices in different locations. Also, the thing to remember is you can see all the permanent seats are all reserved seats. They all have seat numbers.